Have you ever wondered about the ongoing conflict in Yemen and its global implications? Let's start from the beginning, in 2014. In that year, Yemen witnessed a significant power shift as the Houthi rebels seized control of the country's north, including the capital, Sana'a. This takeover marked the beginning of a series of confrontations between the Houthis and the US military, particularly in the skies above Yemen. Since their rise to power, the Houthis have claimed responsibility for shooting down at least 5 US military drones. The first of these incidents occurred in 2017, followed by another in 2019. The rebels continued their aerial assault into the next decade, shooting down drones in 2023 and once again, quite recently. Each of these unmanned aircrafts, known as Reapers, are valued at approximately $30 million. They can fly at altitudes up to 50,000 feet and can remain airborne for up to 24 hours before needing to land. The Houthi rebels have since then caused significant disruptions to global commerce and security. Fast forward to our present day, the rebels have claimed responsibility for shooting down yet another US military drone. The Houthi rebels in Yemen have announced that they have successfully intercepted and downed a US military MQ-9 Reaper drone, a claim later confirmed by U.S. Air Force Lieutenant Colonel Brian J. McGarry, a spokesperson for the Department of Defense. The rebels have released footage, showcasing parts of the fallen drone that align with known components of this type of unmanned aircraft. They've claimed that a surface-to-air missile was used to bring down the Reaper, marking a significant statement in their ongoing pressure campaign. In the released video, they've included what they describe as the missile launch that targeted the drone, with a voice off camera resonating the Houthis' slogan after the hit, "God is the greatest, death to America, death to Israel, curse the Jews, victory to Islam." The footage also provided a close-up of drone parts, featuring the logo of General Atomics, the drone's manufacturer, and serial numbers that match components made by the company. This incident is far from the first. Since the Houthi took control of the country's north and its capital, Sana'a, in 2014, the US military has lost at least 5 drones to the rebels. The Reaper drones, with a price tag of around $30 million each, have been a significant loss. This recent attack is a part of a series of renewed attacks by the rebels following a relative lull during the Israel-Hamas war in the Gaza Strip. Now, what does this mean for the rest of the world? Since November, the Houthi rebels have launched more than 50 attacks on shipping vessels. They've seized one ship and sent another to the ocean floor. These aggressive actions have led to a significant decline in shipping through the Red Sea and Gulf of Aden. This isn't just a local issue. These waterways are vital arteries for global commerce, carrying goods from the east to the west and vice versa. A threat to shipping here is a threat to the global economy. The Houthis' actions have also raised serious concerns about maritime security. While US Navy warships are equipped to handle these attacks, commercial vessels are not. This has prompted discussions about the establishment of an international maritime task force geared towards safeguarding commercial traffic and ensuring the free flow of global commerce in the region. American officials speculate that the rebels may be running out of weapons. This is due in part to the US-led campaign against them, which has targeted their storage facilities, radar stations, and launch sites. The strikes have been described as a defensive action, aimed at protecting international commerce and deterring further Houthi aggression. However, it's worth noting that the rebels have renewed their attacks in the last week. While the rebels have renewed their attacks in the last week, the situation remains fraught with uncertainty. As the conflict continues, the world watches on, waiting to see what will happen next in Yemen.